Evolia is the software to manage your frontline teams. From recruitment to payroll, our platform is designed to adapt to all types of business structures. Our software allows you to recruit local and qualified candidates, manage their schedules according to fully customizable business rules, and accurately track their working time through smart clocking options. Our smart clocking adjustments ensure that time entries are automatically fine-tuned to your preference, and our timesheets will provide you with a clear view and easy interface to validate all regular hours, as well as premiums, overtime, expenses, and approved time off requests. Managers appreciate the versatility and flexibility of the software, while employees appreciate the ease of use and the numerous mechanisms ensuring transparency and engagement within the teams. Are you ready to simplify the management of your workforce and maximize your team's engagement? Follow us. Let's start with employee scheduling, a process that so many managers are scratching their heads over. Whether your company is one entity or divided into several branches or departments, whether you aim to manually assign your work schedules or benefit from automations, Evolia will let you manage the entirety of your operations how you want, all from a single account. You can either manually assign shifts to your employees, choose to rely on our auto-assign feature that will suggest the ideal schedule based on your customizable rules, or invite your employees to select their desired shifts themselves based on their availability and your priorities. Let's assign our first shift. A shift is linked to a team, a position, and a location. It can include paid or unpaid breaks, premiums, and more. Quickly create a shift and assign it to your team. Want to save even more time? Drag this shift to reassign it, or copy it to another employee's schedule and make scheduling even easier. Do your schedules look the same and only your assignments change over time? Create recurring shifts with a single click and cover the coming months in one go. Or why not apply a schedule template covering all of your employees? Are some shifts yet to be assigned? You can now let your employees choose the shifts they want or let Evolia recommend a schedule. If you want to rely on self-scheduling, simply publish your open shifts and all qualified and available employees will be invited in the desired order. See how easy it is when you don't have to call them all one by one? On top of that, this will allow you to fill up to 15% more shifts, thus increasing your team's engagement. Are your schedules a headache? Rely on auto-assign instead and let Evolia propose a schedule based on your constraints. And remember, all of this is 100% customizable, so there's no need to find one formula that will apply to all of your teams. Your schedule is finally ready to be published. Let the unexpected changes begin. Once your employees have received their schedules, they can easily request a replacement if necessary, or swap a shift with a colleague right from their phone. To validate that your schedules are complete, return to Planning View and confirm that your workforce requirements have been met. Best of all, Evolia lets you keep an eye on the number of hours assigned per group and on any overspending of your workforce budgets. See how easy scheduling is with Evolia and your team's participation? Working is great, but everyone needs time off. And in today's fast-paced environment, it's best to keep it organized. In Evolia, you can add all the time off categories you need for accurate tracking. When an employee submits a leave request, you are automatically notified and given the required information to approve or refuse. Once approved, Evolia will automatically find a replacement, but will also give you the option to either manually reassign, convert the affected schedule into open shifts, or simply cancel the shifts. It's normal to forget about some of the upcoming vacation, especially if they were approved months ago. You'll always be able to keep track of the approved time off requests in the Schedule tab, so you won't be scheduling anyone by mistake. And of course, vacation banks and timesheets are automatically adjusted in real time, so you don't have to think about it. Even though you're not the one on vacation, you might find yourself feeling like you are. Time and attendance solutions ensure you can rely on your payroll and timesheet data at all times. Regardless of the level of control you require or the complexity of your payroll processing, your timesheets take care of the entire process for you from the first time your employees clock in. Does your reality require you to keep an eye on a workplace where you're not present? When clocking in via their mobile phones, The system will validate your employee's location once they punch in and out. Employees can even confirm that they've completed their tasks and clock their breaks throughout the day. If you have a more flexible reality, your employees can also simply complete their timesheets directly from their phone or computer. And even enter their expenses in their account to avoid juggling multiple systems. Everything will be centralized in your timesheets, adjusted and pre-approved according to your team's requirements. No need to waste hours rounding, coding, and analyzing every time entry. Simply glance at the identified exceptions and approve the proposed adjustments. And what if your team has doubled their efforts? Well, you won't have to. Whether it has to be banked or paid, multiplied or not, overtime will be calculated automatically. The same goes for premiums, which will be automatically triggered based on your configuration. All that remains is for you to approve the payroll and export it. Or why not take advantage of our extensive network of partners and integrate Evolia directly to your payroll provider, transferring all the information with one single click. No more recopying, transferring complex files, and stressing about errors along the way. Work is easier with Evolia. Evolia goes beyond organizing your workforce. Our solution also helps you build your winning team. Recruiting qualified and local candidates is now easier than ever thanks to our job portal dedicated to frontline employees. Start by documenting your company account to ensure that each job opening accurately reflects your employer brand. Add your company and job descriptions and set up initial questions to qualify potential candidates. This quick step ensures that your offers will stand out for candidates looking for work. You can then quickly post a job opening, or even a work schedule if you prefer. This will guarantee that the candidates who apply will also be available for the shifts you have to offer. Expanding but don't have a specific need? Simply showcase your company on the job portal to create a pool of spontaneous applications from candidates interested to join your team. And now, you can instantly tap into the thousands of local qualified candidates who visit Evolia's job portal every day. They will see the listings displayed in their community and can apply on those that interest them. You'll receive their applications in real time and can easily identify nearby candidates, selecting the most qualified profiles based on the questions you've pre-established. And if candidates are already knocking on your door, well, with just a few clicks, you can set up your personalized job portal and connect it to your website and social media platforms. You can even generate a custom poster with a QR code. Display this at your storefronts to centralize all applications towards Evolia. You'll receive their applications in real time and can easily identify nearby candidates as well as select the most qualified profiles based on the questions you've pre-established. Choose the candidate profiles you want to evaluate and unlock only those that interest you. That's right. No need to pay thousands of dollars for visibility among unqualified candidates. You only pay for those who interest you and have shown interest in the positions. Once you've unlocked your candidate profiles, easily follow your hiring process by adjusting the status of each application until you finally convert selected individuals into employees with just one click. Recruiting with Evolia means your company is seen by a large number of local job seekers. Your employees are at the heart of your business, and so is Evolia. Your employee records allow you to synchronize all the information you need to coordinate their work. And while it's simple to add each of them manually in a matter of seconds, Evolia will make your life easier by allowing you to import your entire team, or even better, synchronize it directly from your HR software. Once added, you're sure to have their contact details, salary, work constraints, shifts, positions, work locations, and much more at the tip of your fingers. What if some of your employees' availability changes constantly? You'll find these details directly in their profile, as well as all upcoming changes. Unavailabilities are also reflected on the calendar. You can even modify each person's communication preferences to take advantage of the trilingual interface and adapt to the channels preferred by each person. Simplified and organized. Your employee profiles will ensure you always have the information you need when you need it. Communication is key to the success of any business, but haven't we all forgotten to include a colleague when sending out an important message? Evolia offers a centralized messaging and announcement system to make your job easier. You can start a conversation with all of your employees, those of a particular team, or by position, and be sure that even the most recent hire will be included. Share procedures, useful information, or even a touch of humor to keep your business running smoothly. If you're looking for something more private, talk directly to an employee to share confidential attachments. You fear your message might get lost in the conversation? Simply pin an announcement on your billboard instead. And why not add an attachment for additional clarity? Or even a survey to gather your team's opinions. Stay in control of your discussions at all times. It's important to ensure that your team is at work, but that's not all. Confirming that your priorities are being taken care of is vital to your operations. Task management will allow you to create various recurring or ad hoc tasks, document them, and validate the required time to complete them. The created tasks can then be grouped according to different scenarios, use them to ensure the rigor or monthly maintenance, document a welcoming or training process, or simply to provide more details on the priorities to be addressed during a shift. Configure these tasks to be automatically added to certain shifts, or do so manually as needed. Your employees will have access to their task list during their shift at any time, and they'll be able to ensure that they check off the completed ones. When clocking out at the end of a shift, they can confirm completed tasks and the time required for each, allowing for a more accurate analysis of work time and activity cost. In addition to being the most comprehensive workforce management solution on the market, you'll have access to Evolia's team of experts and countless resources to help improve your operational processes. Whether you need assistance with implementing our solutions, managing your digital transformation, or simply seeking occasional support, our team is always ready and available to assist you. Are you ready to evolve your HR?